Giles Tremaine. I'm the Lord Commander.
What's the matter?
Wait, did I?
Basten here.
I hear a familiar voice.
Ser Giles. Very well. I am Alexander. I'm
Yeah,
looking
I see.
way up north. Perhaps you can guide me?
Why do you
Alexander.
have to go north for?
Wrong, Zedica.
I heard of a fortress up there.
No, nothing's wrong.
Yes, I seek knowledge. Let's keep it like that.
Now, what fortress would this be? As we recently just destroyed one.
I do not remember the name of it. Though it should be nearby a frozen lake, if I remember correctly.
I do not know of such fortress in the north as you speak of. There is no frozen lake that I am aware of up there either. There are rivers and streams and frozen rivers, shall I say, but no mass of water until you get further east, and there's certainly no fortress there.
Troublesome. Very well. Guess I'd be on my own then with this. Anyway, thank you.
If you do wish to head north, then your best bet is to find a bridge to get you across from there. Or head north from Middenhof, which you can get a carriage from outside, well, opposite, across the drawbridge.
That is helpful. Yes, I can use that information. Thank you.
What knowledge is it that you are seeking?
A bit of arcane knowledge, and some knowledge of a certain artifact.
Oh, what artifact are you looking for?
That is a secret of mine, my good man.
Wow. Let's hope it's not an illegal artifact.
Hopefully not. I mean, otherwise it
Want to go outside?
would be to talk loudly
You
about
do.
it. Would it?
Right.
I suppose it would, especially to the Lord Commander and an entire army of Bretonian knights, of which half of are in the north at the moment.
Commander? I'm not aware of any Lord Commander.
I am the Lord Commander.
You are the Lord Commander? Oh, well, my apologies then.
Just be careful what you might be dabbling in, my good man. There is already enough dangers in the land as it is.
Of course. Well, with that, I will be on my way. Thank you, Ser Giles.
Very good. Good day to you and safe travels. What's the problem? He didn't seem to be a danger. Not to me, anyway.
You heard what he was asking.
Yes, I did.
How is that not a danger?
Well, we only know of one artifact, and that has been destroyed. If he is looking for the same one, he will be... Yes, the shield as well, I remember. And his name was Alexander, and he appeared to be some sort of warrior.
Oh, he'd have attacked. We'd have found out how good of a warrior, wouldn't we?
No, he wouldn't have, as he wouldn't have stepped foot off the pier.
Why so protective?
Gave my word that I would protect all those who live in my domain.
Where was he going?
North.
North where?
He didn't explain. He was looking for some fortress near a frozen lake. But there's no frozen lake in the north that I'm aware of.
Might have meant the pond.
Yeah. The pond right in front of that fortress.
Well, there is nothing left of that fortress anymore.
No, but there's still residual energy.
Unfortunately. Well, if he becomes another threat, we will deal with it, won't we?
Yes, we'll. Just finish breakfast, shall we?
Zedica.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to take my seat, Zedica? Further away from the door.
No, it's fine.
The area's been cleansed as best we can for now. We're waiting to hear from the priest. Need be, I'll go and sprinkle a little blood over the place.
Yeah, I was there after after the destruction. There's definitely still something lingering.
Maybe we need to escort Lady Odalina up there again, Ser Giles.
We'll organise it that the priest and Lady Odalina go together.
Good idea. Send a guard with them, though. Don't want
They are
them
more than
interrupted.
capable by themselves to take on quite a great many.
I understand that, but if they're working, they're going to be distracted from what's coming behind them.
Yes, that is very true. You will have to lead that in, Commander.
Fish.
Well, my duties will keep me here for some time.
So Giles, this man that you just spoke with outside, what color eyes did he have?
I wasn't looking at his eyes too much, more listening to his words, and his face was mostly covered anyway. But he did carry a large spear on his back, or what looked like a spear either way. Strange curved-ish ending blade, I think.
Spear.
Women notice the eyes, Zedica. The men only notice the weapons, I think.
Yes. Fair. But the eyes would have told me so much.
I didn't get close enough to take a look. Only saw him from a distance. Trying to stay out of sight in case backup was needed.
I was in no danger.
You could perceive, perhaps. Keep each other safe, do we not?
Yes. Our game can wait until later. Seriousness is more important. you're not feeling quite safe, we can always head back to the fortress, where it's safer behind the walls.
Who said they're not feeling safe?
It would stand to reason, Zedica, that there would probably be a few people who might send bounty hunters out after you, who do not care about laws and justice.
Well, as much as she's capable of defending herself, she's ours to protect until this trial is over. If they send anybody, they're going to have to go through us, are they not?
That is true, my lady, but I'm just making it a fact. That it is more obvious where you are now. Before you were hidden. Now everyone knows you're here. Word of the trial has spread through the lands.
Yes, well aware. Word travels quickly. Found that out walking through the towns. Getting here yesterday.
I can only ask forgiveness of any of my men that offended you. The Empire soldiers, unfortunately, have suffered far worse against the blood god since we arrived, and they will hold a grudge for some time with who any servant.
It's fine. It's deserved. Well deserved. You do not need to apologize on behalf of anyone. But thank you.
Well, if you excuse me for a short while, I need to go and check on the guards and make sure all is well. Master Egan, I'll leave these ladies in your good care until I return, or you head back to the fortress. But I won't be gone long.
Your time. Although you didn't eat much, maybe you should come back and finish your breakfast.
I am not that hungry this morning. Well,
Stay safe.
Well, have some more wine, shall we?
Baroon.
Yes.
Do you know somebody by the name of Stitch?
Oh, I do. Frightened him half to death a couple of times, I believe.
Right. One time into some water, right?
Yes, that's right. Dory was with me at the time. It was most amusing.
I know him by another name as well.
Okay.
Alexander.
Oh.
Yeah. And I am worried.
In what respect? That he's going up there, or that you think something untoward's going on?
I think something untoward's going on. He was at the trial yesterday.
And he
As
was.
Stitch.
Oh, was.
I have never seen him as Alexander for very long. If that's him, that was him earlier. That was the longest I've ever seen him or heard him in as Alexander. And I've spent a few days with him.
I think he's trying to feed information back.
I think something more sinister is happening.
Oh.
It's just
Okay.
a feeling.
What are you thinking?
I don't know exactly. I know that from my experience in staying with him, and one named Stitch or Alexander, there are many in his head. Alexander's the original, and Stitch, all of the other Stitches came about later. But when I was there, I was in my tent one night, and I overheard banging and yelling at one of his workers, ladies, from inside his caravan.
Oh,
And
no.
I went in to go and see what's going on. He claimed that he was building a chair because there was a carpenter table right there. But I had a feeling something else was going on. Otherwise, he seemed fine. Weird, strange, infuriating at times, but fine. But there's odd moments like that.
If he's seeking that fortress, he's not going to find it.
No. I'm wondering. I'm wondering if somebody else got to him now.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well,
Yeah.
Stitch always did work for the highest bidder.
Yes, he does. And it's very strange that he's going up north. He does not like the cold.
So he's special on his own. That's, yeah.
I do not know Alexander very well. But what I do know of him, he's intelligent and keen, sneaky. Tried to trap me when I stayed with him just to get information. It was a terrible trap, but he tried.
What kind of trap?
Oh, it was a platform. He was trying to, it was a poise to see my archery skills. And then he pulled the floor out from underneath me and I fell down. It was just one story. I could literally hop out, but I didn't. I listened and answered his questions, and he was as Alexander. It was the first time I met Alexander. This worries me.
Yes, I can understand why.
Most of the Stitches are friendly and nice and kind. Most.
We may need to have a word with somebody. Where is he staying? Where's his camp?
His camp. I can tell you. Let me look at my map. Okay, you know where the Badlands are.
I do indeed.
Okay, so he is just south and to the east a little bit on the beach, in front of the Badlands, before the ocean. I also have a letter, a to-do list of sorts, but some information too that he left for me when I was there. You want to see it?
Yes, please.
Damn the laws of these lands sometimes.
I know. Maybe it's just because the table's got quite a lot on it. Okay. This comment about Stitch having the superior mental power is a little bit, worrisome. Because he didn't seem that intelligent to me.
I must excuse myself and go and rest.
No problem. I'll walk back with you.
Yeah. At ease, gentlemen.
Not sure they're going to listen.
That's why I laugh.
I don't know who designed this fortress, but it cannot have been Ser Giles.
Why is that?
He's taller than I, and I have to duck down to walk up these stairways.
Must have been somebody my height.
Yes. Rest well.
Thank you. I should be awake later. You bend your knee to the Lady of the Lake.
Since I've seen her, I've always been of the opinion that all gods come from the same power. The energy that we choose to use from them that makes the difference. Since I've seen her, given me her blessing, it's just respectful as far as I'm concerned.
I see.
Confuses you.
Well, yes, it does.
I don't know how to explain it. It's more something I feel. I know.
That's fair. I was just curious. Do you believe everything that they tell you about her then? Like they do?
Well, I don't know that much about her from their perspective. It's what I've seen and what I've felt. What I'm going with.
Fair enough.
And it helps clear my mind. Get my thoughts in order. So many things to do. So many people to help. Priorities can be a little difficult sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. And I do not envy you, Commander. Being in charge all the time is very stressful.
It is indeed. Why I insist on taking moments of calm wherever I can find them.
Yes, I can understand that. I was just curious. Trying to find out for myself why.
Why she
Not why
intervened.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a puzzle, but the gods choose to intervene. Maybe we're not meant to understand why. Maybe it's one of those acts of faith we're supposed to exercise.